Hi sunshines, and welcome back to another video. So this video is go through my physical TBR with me. So let's just jump right in and go through this large pile of books that I have laid out in front of me. So let's go. To start off, let's start off with The Naturals. This is by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. She wrote The Inheritance Games. Some people hate it, some people love it. I'm one of the people that enjoyed it. So I picked up another book. And this is book one. I believe there's 4 total. So when am I gonna get in the mood to read it? I don't know. But I have it. That's book one. We're gonna keep track. Next on the list is I bought it. I wanted to read it, but people kept saying you gotta read a certain book first, but I don't want to. Once Upon a Broken Heart. I have the pretty cover from Barnes & Nobles, and I'm going to read it. Do I know when? No, I do not know when, but I have her from when I'm in the mood. Next, we have She's Been on the Shelf for a Minute. About the same time as Once Upon a Broken Heart, actually. This is The Similars by Rebecca Hanover, and just with a little gist on the synopsis in the back, it's an elite boarding school, a secret society, a forbidden group of students, and an explosive start to a junior year. So when I read that, when I first picked this book up, I was like, I need to know more. Then I read the synopsis and it brought me in even more. So she might move up the TBR. I just need to know. Then I got my favorite author, Miss Kennedy Ryan, the Kingmaker. At this point, anything she writes, I'm gonna buy. I know it's gonna be good. I know I might end up crying. Her last 2 books, I cried. The last 2 books that I read, I cried. I read Before I Let Go. That was the first book that I read from her, and I cried. And I read Long Shot, and I cried. Now I'm reading Block Shot. It's getting good. And I have Hook Shot. Like, come on. Y'all see the pattern. Okay, let's keep it going, though. And then we have Nice House by Leah. I'm not going to attempt her last name because I don't want to butcher it. But this one is also has to do with like I just read the synopsis and I'm just like, huh? And it's been all over TikTok, Book Talk, and sometimes I get afraid of the recommendations that Book Talk gives because I don't want it to be a miss for me. But this, I read the back and it just seems so good. I just have not been in the mood to read it yet. So she's still here. She's still here. Now, next pile. This is a newer book that I purchased. One of Us is Lying. I have the first book. I read that. That was one of the books when I was like back-to-back reading in like high school. And that book, I ate it up. Because I got that book when it just came out. Because it was a hardback. They didn't have a paperback. Why did I get this in a paperback? I don't know. They're not gonna match, but it's okay. But I got One of Us is Lying, and it's a sequel to, One of Us is Next, and it's a sequel to One of Us is Lying. So I know she has to be good. Come on, I ate that one up. I read it so fast. I still remember how fast I read that book. Next I have Throttled, the book 1 in the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher, and I ate up the Dreamland Billionaire series. So come on, Miss Lauren Asher, give me more. It's not that intimidating. So this is book 1, and I forget how many books there are in this series. So we have another series by Miss Lauren Asher. And then I picked this book. I kept seeing it, and I always would pick it up and put it down. Pick it up, put it down. So I finally bought it. And it's Promises and Pomegranates by Sav R. Miller, and it's a pretty cover. It's not that intimidating. It's double POV. Like, I feel like I'm going to eat it up. And it's a series. It's book 1 of the Monsters and Muses. I haven't really heard much about this, so I'm going to read it, and fingers crossed I eat it up. Okay, now this book, she's been here for a while. She's thick, and I feel like the only reason why I haven't read it because I was intimidated, but this is Forever and Never by Lucy Score, and I wanted to get into my Lucy Score, but then I fell off the moment because I wasn't really in that mindset, but she's still here. Haven't started. I'm going to start. Don't know when. I started reading King of Wrath by Miss Anahang. Yes. And I made a good chunk, but then I started reading The Ritual and Blockshot, and this kind of fell back to back burner. So she might come, forward and I can finish her because it was good. I was still eating it up. Next in front of me, she's also a new book, The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, and I was eating up The Inmate. I devoured that book in such a quick time span, like, y'all, wow. So I wanted another book by Frida McFadden, and it was The Housemaid. Also, I got this book because it was in the book club I'm a part of, and that's Destiny's book club. And so this was this month's read, I believe. I took a hiatus, but I already enjoyed Frida McFadden, so I was like, let me pick up another book of hers, and I picked up The Housemaid. So that's that. I'm reading Blockshot, so I'm not counting her as on the TBR, but I'm reading that one currently. So here's Hookshot, again, Miss Kennedy Ryan, the Hoop series. This is the third book of it, and I can't wait to get to this one. Like, when I say I can't wait, like, I cannot wait. I want to read about Lotus. Like, I'm really excited. So, she's here. I'm just waiting to finish Blockshot. That's to get here. So I know they're standalones. I know that, but they're interconnected and they're the same universe. So I just like, come on. Okay, moving on. Let me put the stack down. Moving on. I bought Neon Gods by Katie Robert. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm going into this blind. I found it. I like the feel of the cover. It was very pretty. I've seen it before, but I haven't read the back really much. So she's here. And I've been enjoying the Magnolia Parks universe. I ate up the first book by Magnolia. Daisy Hayes, I enjoyed it, but not as much as Magnolia's. So here's another book of the universe, Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home, and Magnolia Parks, oh my gosh, words. And this is the third book, and then I just bought the fourth. Do not judge me, but she's here. Have not read it because I'm kind of like, dang, I don't want the world to end, but it might be time to read her. And we also have the lovely big stack box set that I bought of the Shadowhunters, the Mortal Instruments. I bought the full set, books 1 through 6. Isn't she beautiful? She's so beautiful. Yes, so that is a TBR, but I lied. There's more. There is so much more. Don't judge me. I can feel y'all's eyes just judging me and are asking me, are you actually going to read these books? I do not know. These are the books that fall into the pile of, do I read you or do I give you away? So, Secretly Yours, Tessa Bailey. It happened one summer, Tessa Bailey. Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. Talia Hibbert? I think I said that wrong. I think I said her name wrong. I started this one. I did. I started it. The Black Witch by Lori Forrest. I just fell off the fantasy. It's fantasy, and I just fell off. So that's the reason for this one. I really, really, really want to reread the first book and finish the series of The Darkest Minds. I want to finish The Hunger Games. Like, I'm rereading it, but I didn't finish it. I have book 2 also somewhere. But yes, that is my physical TBR. I lost track of counting. So the number somewhere here on the screen is going to be an interesting number. It's going to be a scary number. But nonetheless, there's more books coming. I do not have a problem. I just know I'm a mood reader. And I just know that I won't be surprised if I give some of these books away that I know I'm not going to read, that I have no interest in reading, because I'm not in that genre and mindset. I've noticed that I've moved away from YA and I'm more in adult. So I think that's another reason. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you lovely people in my next videos. Bye, sunshines.